I told everybody that I had a miscarriage because I didn't want to deal with the stigma that surrounds that word, abortion. My name is Valerie Peterson. I was raised Pentecostal. I was one of those kids that was at church all the time. I was the nerd of the family. I was the one that never got into trouble. But as a junior in high school, at 17 years old, here I was, pregnant. People expected me to fail, but I was determined. And so I stayed in school full-time. I worked full-time. And so I went from teenage mom to my doctorate of education. I had spent all summer telling everybody, I'm gonna be an empty nester by the time I'm 40, yay. And then I find out I'm pregnant. I have a friend that lives not too far in Dallas, and I tell you, had she not been there, I don't know how I would have gotten through that day. My doctor showed me slide by slide by slide the ultrasound pictures. We were able to see very clearly that my baby's brain did not develop. My son had a condition called alobar holoprosencephaly. He said, typically these babies abort themselves, so you can choose to continue to carry until you miscarry, and should you go to term, be prepared for a stillborn because the baby would not make it through the birthing process. Or I was told that I could terminate the pregnancy. I spent a lot of time in the room after he left. I knew that it would be difficult for me to continue to carry the baby. I thought terminating the pregnancy meant that I go into the hospital now and, we take care of this. And my doctor said to me, unfortunately, because of the laws in the state of Texas, I will have to refer you to Planned Parenthood. And I told my doctor at that time that I can't wait that long, knowing that I'm carrying a baby that is going to die. The nurse called me and she let me know that it would be a 4-day process. I would have to go in for counseling, and they would do an ultrasound and talk about other options available like adoption. And after the counseling, there was a 24-hour waiting period. And then I would go in one day for them to begin the process and then have to come back the next day to have them finish the process. And I hung up that phone in tears. I reached out to my aunt, who is a nurse, and she immediately said, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. You're gonna have to leave Texas. I also found out that is not covered by insurance because it is considered a voluntary termination. This is the part of my journal where I had my final appointment. And I said, I decided to name you Ethan because Ethan means strong. I am blessed that you were able to come into my life. Now I am giving you back to God. Please know that I will always love you and you will forever be in my heart. And then I had the procedure done. If I had the opportunity to talk to a congressman or a senator or any politician face to face, I would say, come walk in my shoes through the process, through the decision making, and let me know how you would feel if there was a very important woman in your life that had to go through the same thing that I had to go through, but you are the one that created the law.